What's up? What's up? What's up? Hoping my connection is good. It's saying recording. Give this a second. See who's going to get on here. I want to talk about something that's pretty important. What's up, Bill? Thanks for jumping on here. As soon as you get on here, let me know who you are. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you are a live viewer or if you're a replay viewer. If you're catching this on a replay, then do me a favor and put replay in the comments so I can reach out to you. I want to acknowledge everybody who's on here. I want to welcome Coach Bill Feudale, who's on here, Mindset Giant, Lindsay Dollar England. Thanks for getting on here live. I want to talk about something very important. Look, we finished up a mastermind call just now. My voice is kind of shady. Saying recording, my connection is bad. Y'all get off Wi-Fi. People, I have a bunch of people in here that's draining down my Wi-Fi. What's up, Craig? Thanks for getting on here, buddy. Before I launch into this, I want to talk about something that's very important. Get off the Wi-Fi. If you're a person that's in network marketing, what's up, Juliana? Network marketing, online marketing. If you are relying on organic strategies, social media to create income. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not selling anything right now. I'm not selling anything. So if you would share this broadcast, if you have groups, share it into groups. If you have a timeline with internet marketers, anybody who uses social media to build a business, share this because it's a message that needs to get out. But first, I'm going to do something real quick. Y'all sucking down the Wi-Fi. Hop off the Wi-Fi for about 10 minutes. All right, I got that out of the way. So yeah, I want to talk about the number one. I kicked my tripod. I want to talk about the number one issue why people don't get into results on social media. And look, again, if you're just getting on here, I want to acknowledge everybody. Welcome, Cy. Welcome, Juliana, Dorian. Thanks for getting on here. We're going to talk about the main reason why. And if you're in network marketing or internet marketing, you use social media marketing at all, put a 1 in the comments so I can know kind of what you do. This is an educational video just to help people get into better results, because a lot of people come into this industry and they wind up stuck. They wind up struggling. They wind up feeling like they're beating their head against the wall. I don't know if it's their upline who's not helping them or telling them these type of things, but here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. We're talking about attraction marketing. And what we need to understand, what you need to understand, what I need to understand is that we don't like to just be hard sold on stuff. But you see people who are pitching credit, you see people who are pitching business opportunities, you see people who are pitching everything left and right. And that's really the hardest way to go about doing things, guys. So the number one issue that people are faced with is, if you think about it this way, the timeline is more or less, and what I'm going to do is just spin what's up, Capo? And Joaquin, I don't know how to pronounce your name. What most people doing, or what a lot of people are doing who's struggling, is they'll make these posts on their timeline, right? They'll make these posts on their timeline. And what they'll do is they will introduce people to their products and their services up front. They'll introduce them up front. And there's no mystery there. There's no relationship there. It's social media. So this is a relationship-based platform. It's not a platform. Some people can get away with that. People with a big, massive following that's been in the game for a long time, they can post, buy this camera battery right here, and put something on there. I know some guys like that. They've been around for so long. If they say buy something, somebody will buy it. But 9 times out of 10, most of the people that come into these businesses are new. So it's just not possible. So what they're doing is, rather than building a relationship or really building up an audience, and I'm going to give you some practical steps, 2 ways that you could do it, but I wanted to identify and speak to the problem first. And people are going straight on their timeline, introducing people to a product and trying to sell them and close them on their timeline or right away. And think about it from this perspective. That's not the way that effective business and networking is going to take place, right? It's really not. It's not the most effective way that you're going to get into results. Does that make any sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Do you guys see that as much as I see that? Because I talk to people all the time who say, man, I can't get any results in my business. And I go over to their timeline, and what I see is pitch, 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 all the way down. And here's the thing. It's not about that. See, that's a profile that's set up that is about you. It's about what you're trying to get out of people, and that's how your audience feels. That's how your audience feels. It feels like this guy here, he's just trying to sell me some snake oil. That's a scam. That's a scam. Now, attraction marketing, again, Eric, thanks for getting on. Eric and Eric, got 2 Erics on here. If you're in the network marketing space, internet marketing space, if you do attraction marketing, put a 1 in the comments so I could see who you are. If it's your first time getting on here and you're live, put live. If you're a replay viewer, put a replay. If it's your first time on my live, put where you're from, where you're tuning in from, so I could just say hello to you. I'm going to acknowledge you on the video. I'm not going to reach out to you like some kind of stalker. A lot of times, look, it's kind of, we all deal with these situations where it's like it's socially awkward. People are socially awkward. Like, you accept someone's friend request, the first thing they send you is a link, and you're like, man, what? It makes people feel like they're a piece of meat. Hit the like button and the love button if you feel like, when that happens to you, because if you are a network marketer, it does happen to you, if you feel like a piece of meat. I'm telling you, that's how your audience feels. So it's very basic principles on how to go about doing this. And I'm going to give you some steps. So again, if you're a marketer, if you're in network marketing, internet, I don't care what it is, you do sales, you're using social media to drive sales to your business, then share this. I'm telling you up front, I'm not selling anything. I'm just trying to get the message out and to help people. A lot of times the reason why people are doing things wrong is because they don't have the right information. So I'm just sharing the right information. So the big problem, to talk about the problem, it's really one problem. People attempt to present and close on their timeline. They go to present and close directly on their timeline right off of the bat, going straight for the jugular. And here's the thing, this is a relationship model. If you are going to be recruiting people into a company, this is a relationship business. Matter of fact, I made a post earlier today where I was talking about, what's up, TJ? Thanks for getting on. Thanks for getting on, Jason. If you catch me live, put live in the comments. If you're catching the replay, hit replay or say replay. If you know somebody who could stand to learn from this information, hit share. If you have a group, what I'm trying to do is educate people. So if I can take and increase the viewership on this, it's going to help people who's really sitting there stuck. They stuck in the game. They stuck in the mix, right? You have a very small window when you start doing this business before you meet a place of frustration. So the goal is for me, when I'm building a team, is to get people into momentum, to break inertia, to actually get results, because results are what makes people really excited about what they're doing. But it's kind of like a lot of times people with relationships. They get started, and relationships take a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't put in the work into a relationship, same thing with your business. Things you could grow apart a little bit. So once you realize that this is a challenge, and it takes work. It takes work for you to build an audience, to gain trust, and to deliver value to the people that are taking a seat at your table, right? Thanks for getting on, Jason. It takes some time and it takes some effort. And what you need to do is look at your approach needs to be from the approach of building a pipeline of people that love you because you love them, not because you want to just take something from them, like take money or just get them on a team. That makes you into a cash register. So instead of just going out and making a post where you're going to post and try to close and get people on your team right on your timeline, I look at my timeline as a place where I could inspire people, where I could empower people, where I could let them see who I am, where I could let them see who my family are, what I stand for, where we can really create a connection. It's called attraction marketing. They're not attracted to the company. They're not attracted to a comp plan. They're not attracted to a product. They're attracted to you, and they're also attracted to what that does or can do for them if it's doing it for you. If that makes any sense. If you would, mash the like button because that is some straight gold. A lot of times people are not telling folks about this. So I'm going to tell you, what can you do instead of trying to close people on your timeline and turning your timeline into a billboard? What can you do is you can create interest. You create interest. It requires a little bit of thought, you know. It actually requires a little bit of thought. And in my opinion, it requires the genuine concern for the person that you're looking to do business with, right? I look at people as friends and friends for life. Like I'm gonna bring them on. You sign up with me, you family. That's the way I look at it. So I have a responsibility as long as you are willing to put into work to get results. Now, some people will sign up and vanish. They just like spending money and don't want to take action. You can't do anything about that. You can't save everybody. You ain't Jesus, I ain't Jesus. You know what I'm saying? So create interest. This is the process. It's very, very simple. Inspire. Be a person that has energy. Bring energy. Bring you to the table. Bring energy to the table. What's up, Maurice? Thanks for getting on. Again, before I launch into this, I only have just a couple more minutes that I'm going to share these two final tips with you guys to help you actually go in and qualify people, right? To go in and you want to qualify, see if there's a fit. See if there's a fit. What you doing when you spam your timeline is you're telling everybody, bam, all 5,000 of you, somebody gonna buy. And the truth is, not everybody is for that. Not everybody is for that. So again, if you just getting on this stream, I want you to do this too. If you shared it, put shared so I can acknowledge you and give you a shout out. Let me scroll through here. Hopefully I don't botch my phone up. I didn't share it into my groups yet because I can't do that. Maybe Lindsay can. If I see where you shared it pop up on here, what's up, Maurice? I will acknowledge you on here. Thanks, Lindsay, for the share. Look, I'm just trying to get the message out. I'm trying to help out as many people that are in the game that are struggling because look, I know that there's a lot of people, thanks TJ for the share, that are in this business is 97%. 97%, right? Look, 97% are struggling. 97. The light's bright, so you can't see it. I have a problem. What's up, Capo? I have a problem with that number. And I'm going to give you another number that I have a problem with. The other number that I have a big problem with is I believe about 1%. Only 1% makes more than $400 a month. In my opinion, the best business that you could be in. It's a personal development leadership business that you can really blow up and enhance your life, give you the skills for life. I don't care if you're promoting cream, pills for diet, whatever you do. The network marketing business is great because it changes people's lives from a financial standpoint. It changes it from health standpoint, depending on what you promote. So it's an awesome, awesome, awesome business to be in. So if you are live, put live. If you are replay, put replay. And this is two things you want to do instead of spamming your timeline. The first one is create interest on your post. That's not centered around the product, but centered around the actual problem that the product solves. Voila! That's like a light bulb moment. Bing! People are not going to buy the product. They're buying the solution. You furnish the solution. You furnish the solution. There's many strategies that I'm not going to get into to actually deliver that, but it takes about this much creativity. It really takes for you to be with the right people, because then they can teach you this. It's a skill. It's a skill set to be able to type copy or know the right words to say that provoke interest in enough that will open up a dialogue. And from there, you take them from your timeline to Messenger or the phone. Messenger or the phone. That way you can build rapport, have a connection, and see if it's a fit. Not everybody is for everybody or everything, but you need to know that up front, right? You need to know that up front. Now, step number 2, if you want to just get them straight into your world, I recommend to the people that join me, that I train, you need to have your own personal group that you can take and send people into your group where they could connect with your message. I don't go in my groups and spam. I go in my groups and build rapport, build relationships, and deliver value. It's done through videos, it's done through blog posts. It's just like a lot like my timeline, except I share a lot more technical stuff into the groups. And if you want to get into any of my groups, put groups. I'll be more than happy to add you, or I will add the link to the top of this video. I have 2 of them, an entrepreneur group and the other one is a mindset group. It's 2 very important things to do. So to wrap this up, because I was talking for a 2-hour mastermind call, and then I said last week, I want to do 3 videos a week, 3 live videos. I want to do one on Sunday, one on Tuesday, one on Thursday. So if you're watching this and you got any value from it all, I'm not coming slam people with buy this on these videos. Set the notifications on so you'll get notified. And another thing, if you get any value from it, if there's anybody on your timeline that would get value from it, hit share. If you did hit share, and I haven't acknowledged you yet, put it in the comments so I could say that. But how many of you guys understand what I'm saying as it pertains to the pitch? Put a 3 in the comments if you understand what I'm saying. If you experienced that, or if you've accepted a new friend that just spams you, bam, with a link. I get it all the time, guys. It's aggravating. It gets on my nerves. What's up, Bobby? Thanks for getting on here. It's really a pain to deal with all that, right? It really is. So as I wrap this up, you may be thinking, okay, well, what do I do on my timeline? Because, you know, the thing is I really want to make some money on social media. Well, here's the thing. We've already determined that we're doing attraction marketing. And the best way to attract people to you, in my opinion, this is my opinion, you could take and do what you want with it, is through inspiration. First, you need to be a person that's going to motivate, inspire, encourage, and do that in a way that's personal to you, and also bring a certain level of energy to the game. Bring some energy to the game. Look, here's what I know. As it pertains to value, right? People are going to show up where value exists, where someone is actually making someone's life, their job, anything better. Anybody, they'll be like, yeah, I'm down with this person. I'm going to show up because this person is going to teach me something. They're going to teach me something. I feel like a lot of people come into the business and they don't get the information. They're focused on one thing. It could be money, or just, oh, I got some amazing results with my weight loss thing, so that's what everybody wants to hear. No, how about share your experience? What was your experience? Where did you start and where are you now? You don't ever say what it is. Don't ever do that. You want to always be a person that leaves a little bit of curiosity that would cause somebody to say, hey, what is it? What is it? What is it? That is how you do attraction marketing. It causes someone to put their hand up rather than you going out and just be trying to harvest with a swing blade. I aim to kill you with it. You don't want to do that. You want to have people raise their hand and do that. And lastly, the last thing, which is a good tip, is get skills. Focus on skills. A very good skill for you to get is to put yourself out there with videos like this. Let people see who you are. It's something about hearing somebody. I'm big if I'm going to be selling something that's of a higher value to where I'm going to get them on the phone, because it's the most effective way for you to communicate with somebody. You know, if you're going to get somebody to give you $1,500, $2,500, $3,000, $5,000, it's best to get on the phone with that person so you could really talk to them and maybe even do a video call. You can do a Zoom call, anything like that. But back to the education thing, learn new skills. You should be a student of the game. And from there, show up on your timeline and teach people and educate people and help people. And that's how you build your audience. You build an audience like that through good faith. You do it through inspiration, motivation. You empower people. Bring your game. Show up to the game with energy is the fourth one. And the fifth one, educate people. People want to learn, guys. Why you think YouTube's so big? Why you think these type videos get so much traction? It's legacy content. I'm going to take this video, I'm going to download it, I'm going to bring it over to YouTube, I'm going to create a thumbnail, I'm going to rank it, I'm going to slap it on a blog post, and I'm going to throw that thing all over the place. Think in terms of this is just deposits. I'm making deposits. I'm adding value to people's life. The communications are going to start coming to you. And then you just build a relationship, and the rest just winds up happening the way it's supposed to happen, rather than spam, 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 spam. So I hope you guys got some value from this. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to be back Tuesday, probably at either 8 or 9 o'clock. What time? I don't know what time I should do them. I'm not real sure what time I should do them. It's going to be between 8 and 9 p.m., but I'm going to do them all at the same time, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. I want to thank everybody who watched the replay and the live. Just want to say that I love you guys for that. Everybody who shared it, thank you so much. If you have an interest in an entrepreneur group or a mindset group, I'd love to have you in there. Just let me know. But I will see you guys on Tuesday.